My name's Adrian Holt, 29. 18 months ago, I was the dependable one, the guy who fixes things, pays on time, shows up. I also lived in a pleasant fantasy where my family would do the same for me. That fantasy died on a Tuesday night when my stomach tried to mutiny. I was reheating leftover lo mein when a knife of pain folded me in half. I fumbled my phone, called 911, unlocked the door, and rode to the hospital trying not to black out. I told the EMT to call my wife Clara, then my parents. In my head, I could already see them rushing in. Instead, I got a surgeon, Dr. Patel, calmly, telling me I had a bleeding intestinal obstruction and we were going straight to the OR. Did anyone come? I croaked as they wheeled me away. We made the calls, he said, doctor code for don't count on it. I went under believing they'd be there when I woke up. They weren't. I came to in a beige recovery bay that smelled like antiseptic and disappointment. Other patients had visitors. I had a dry mouth, a zipper of staples, and a nurse named Elena who was too kind for the job. Anyone been by? I asked. The calls went out, she said gently. My phone sat on the tray. Table, no missed calls, no texts, nothing. Then, all at once, it lit up like Times Square. We need to talk urgently, from Clara, followed by a flood of 189 missed calls from everyone who'd chosen not to come. I opened Instagram. Big mistake. Family first, when convenient. My sister Ivy had posted a champagne selfie at my brother Marcus's birthday, the same hours I was being prepped for surgery. There was Clara in a glittering dress, arm in arm with my mother. Group shots of everyone I'm related to smiling around a cake that probably cost more than my copay. Captions like, Faya family first and blessed. Not one person looked worried. Nobody glanced at a phone. They'd received the hospital messages. They just went to a party. Elena caught me staring at my feed. Rough night? She asked. Rough lifelong delusion, I said. She sat on the bed rail, breaking professional distance just a hair. Being the strong one doesn't mean you don't deserve people to show up. Apparently it does in my family, I said. Discharged to nowhere. 2 days later, I Ubered home because nobody could get away. My driver, a kid named Brandon, kept checking the rear view like I might die in his back seat and wreck his rating. The house was exactly how I'd left it. Messy, quiet, empty. Day 2 of recovery. The doorbell rang. Clara stood there with a grocery bag. I brought fruit, she said. We stared at each other. You should have told us it was serious, she added. We couldn't just cancel Marcus's party. The word cancel landed like a punch. God forbid my intestines interrupt the cake, I said. Don't be like that, she huffed. You're strong. Marcus is sensitive. He needs more support. There it was again. Strong. Family code for do it alone. Get out, I said. Take the fruit. She blinked. Adrian, I came to help. No, you came to launder your conscience. The door closed. Something inside me did too. The $5,200 lesson. 3 days later, my bank app dinged. Large transaction alert. American Airlines 1847, Marriott 2956, Miami Restaurants 897, MISC $300, all on my spare card. Customer service cheerfully explained the purchases were by an authorized user, Marcus Holt, added 6 months ago by the primary cardholder, my wife. I called my dad. Don't be dramatic, he said. Marcus had a time-sensitive opportunity. Clara knew you'd want to help. Family helps family. You're strong. You can handle a setback. Translation: You're an ATM with emotions. Please, stop making this awkward. Dinner and a slideshow against all sense, I went to the next family dinner. Marcus held court, bronzed from Miami, narrating his business trip. He showed photos, $100 steaks, infinity pools, premium suite, 23rd floor oceanfront, a blackjack table where he won $300. To Marcus, Dad toasted, always landing on his feet. To family, Clara added, eyes on me, for always supporting each other. I smiled, said nothing, and felt the last hinge in me snap. If they wanted a show, I'd give them one. Ramen, champagne, resolve. At 2:47 a.m., eating 79 sacks ramen on my kitchen floor, I got a text. Marcus, at a casino, chips stacked high, living the dream. Thanks for believing in me, bro. Another. Him popping an expensive bottle. Life is good with family support. Rage burned hot and faded. What replaced it was colder, focused. I started collecting receipts, building the case. Narcissists do half your homework. They document everything. I pulled bank statements, matched them to geotagged posts, built a timeline. Every flight, hotel, and networking dinner sat in a neat spreadsheet with amounts, venues, and timestamps. Then I pulled the thread on Pinnacle Holdings, Marcus's company. The website was polished. The content was fiction. Stock photo testimonials, impossible returns. No product, no code, no team. Just a shell designed to take money. Investors, dozens. Teachers, nurses, small business owners, over $200,000 raised. My stolen spending underwrote the lifestyle that made the lie look credible. The smoking gun was a story video from a luxury jeweler, Marcus trying on a limited edition watch. Life's too short not to enjoy the finer things, he said. To my credit card and Clara? In a private Facebook group, she'd posted screenshots whining that I was a drama queen about a minor procedure and actually typed, "Sometimes I think I married the wrong brother." She bragged that Pinnacle would make them rich and she wanted to be positioned properly. I printed everything, labeled, tabbed, backed up. The reunion mom texted, "Don't miss the family reunion. Marcus has a big announcement." I replied, "Wouldn't miss it. I've got one too. Riverside Country Club, chandeliers, white linens, all of them there." Mom clinked a glass. "We're so proud. Marcus has been working so hard. Tonight we celebrate his success." Marcus took the mic. "Pinnacle Holdings just closed its round, over $200,000 raised. Couldn't have done it without family." Polite applause, proud smiles. He lifted his glass. "To the future." I stood. "I've got something to add," I said, walking up. Marcus stepped aside, expecting a brotherly blessing. "When I was rushed into emergency surgery," I said, steady and loud, "none of you came, not even my wife. You went to Marcus's birthday instead." Clara went white. "And while I recovered, you drained my accounts. Also, Pinnacle Holdings is a fraud." I opened my folder and laid it all out. Credit card statements tied to Marcus's Miami spree, dates matching his posts. Photos of the hotels, meals, and networking he bragged about. Paid on my card. Business records. Pinnacle is an empty shell. No product, no IP, no revenue. Screenshots from Clara's private group. Married the wrong brother. Positioned properly. A list of investors in the room who'd written checks. Investors surged forward. The room split into shouts and whispers. Mom swayed. Dad tried to play traffic cop. Marcus sputtered. "He's sick. He's confused." "Not confused," I said. "Just done being your wallet. And if the word fraud sounds harsh, it's the same one the state AG used when I forwarded this packet. An hour ago, it was." Silence, then chaos. I set the microphone down. "Family first, right?" I said to no one and everyone. So here's me, finally putting myself first. I walked out lighter than I'd felt in years. Aftermath, brief and true. There weren't fireworks. There was paperwork. Complaints filed. Cards closed. A lawyer retained. A locksmith called. Clara moved out. I blocked numbers I should have blocked a decade ago. Elena, the nurse, had told me I was strong for surviving a family that didn't deserve me. She was right. Strength isn't swallowing. Everything. It's drawing a line and defending it. They left me alone on an operating table. I left them to the consequences they earned. And for the first time in my life, family first meant me.